Okay. Let me turn this off for a second. This is a video. Basically, the last video I did about the pennies was cut short because of technical issues. But as I was saying, I use pennies for my paints and for my models. Go check out my first video. This is a video response to Terranaholic. Dude, your stuff rocks. I just went to your eBay store and my good God, I'm still picking my jaw up from the floor. And it's pretty cheap. So people checking out this video, go check his stuff out. It's Terranaholic on YouTube. He's got some really nice stuff. Quick tip on terrain for orcs. I know there's a lot of orc players out there, and I know a lot of you know, they have a hard time, you know, because they get confused with savage orcs, you know, with the wooden buildings and whatnot. And I recently just finished off doing a concrete bunker, if I remember where I put it. Concrete bunker. I would lose my head if I forgot that it was screwed onto my head. Oh, my neck. Oh well, I can't seem to find it. I must have misplaced it. But right now, I've just finished off doing some other terrain stuff. Thank you, Terranaholic, for getting me started on that. I mean, it is just absolutely... I just got such a rush of ideas. Also, I'd like to say a thank you to a friend called Dragon Raptor. He does PC reviews for a website called Bjorn3D.com. He gave me a load of old packing material, and I noticed the sponge packing material. You got the polystyrene, like this stuff, which is it's okay, and then excuse the mess. Then this stuff. Now this stuff can actually be torn apart and used in multiple layers. It's just an idea, but I'm starting to get a few ideas on this stuff. But bits boxes, everybody should have a bits box, because it's the smaller little things that add the detail to your models. Oh, orc terrain, back on subject. I went to a local bric-a-brac store here in the town where I live, and I picked up a load of model kits, especially car model kits, and sadly when I got them, they were damaged, as you can clearly see. Now, looking at these model kits gave me a lot of ideas. I mean, I think that's a Mustang, it should be, and I know that's an old Monte Carlo, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning these into like war banners for great big orc bunkers, you know, stick them up high, paint like the words war or the name of your orc war boss on the side. This is my Black Reach orc war boss, Grand Thug. You know, just as a rough idea example, you know, it's up high, you know, rusting and whatnot. Oh, and rust. I know you did a tutorial, Terranaholic, on how to do rust. I liked it, I used it. In fact, I used it on this piece. If you can see, if I can get a good glimpse on it. But the mesh I did, the metal mesh, is actually the Gamesworkshop ink wash, the face ink wash. And just apply it directly, don't thin it down, just apply it directly, wait for it to dry, and it gives you this orange tint colour, which looks very similar to rust. Oh, sponges. It's another tip. This is a brand new sponge, but guys out there, you know, girls out there, you know, after you're finished, and you, instead of throwing your sponges away, you can cut them up and use them for dry brushing for your terrain and whatnot. I just got me my new terrain board. It's a nice 8 foot by 4 foot. I'm going to be doing some design ideas on that, but I would like to get a hold of you, Terranaholic, for some ideas on some stuff, because I looked at some of your terrain that you've got for sale on your site, and I'm thinking about doing a bulk order. So I'd like to get with you on that, because I'm doing an Imperial Guard army. See, my whole Imperial Guard thing is based on an urban city, so I picture tall skyscrapers, you know, smog, think Victorian England during the late 1920s when everything was coal powered. you know, and it's just really hard to explain unless you're English. But do a little bit of history. I did a little bit of history on it, and I like the idea of it, the whole urban, dirty look about it. Sorry, the whole urban dirty look, and my lighting source, because I'm not sure if you got the rest of my tutorial on my lighting source. It's just a regular fish tank light, you know, just hooked up and powered up via my power strip. Just what else? Ah, scratch building tanks. I'm a member of a forum that has tank building designs and stuff, and yet again, if anyone's interested in it, let me know. I'll post a link to the forum. It's a Yahoo group forum. They have practically everything sci-fi, including EVE Online ships. I'm going to be doing a tutorial later on how to build one of the ships from a print-off you can get there. Another quick tip, I'd just like to say hello to all my friends and family out there that know me. Hi guys. Hi Kenny, Phil, Sue, you know. They know who they are. Hello to Gamesworkshop Plaza in central London. Miss you guys terribly. But, oh, and paints. Unfortunately, I can't get some of the newer quality paints, like, I mean, the Americana stuff like you use. I can't really get a hold of it. So I use this paint company called Apple Barrel. They're pretty cool. This is that's basically their blacks. They come in, blacks and whites come in big bottles like this 8 fluid ouncer, or you can get these 2 fluid ounce ones. Pardon me. Pretty much just finishing off my first video about the pennies. Use them in the bases, as you can see. Count and balance your weights. I'm going to be doing a video tutorial soon on pinning broken models. I did a picture one that's on dakadaka.com. Go check it out. And just, you know, keep it up. Oh, and the brick idea, the foam brick idea, Terran, do it, dude. I can see so much potential there. Like buying little kits with a little blueprint, you know, this is how you make an Imperial Guard bunker, or this is how you make a Gothic temple, you know, just things like that. Because I know a lot of people, they just collect the models for Games Workshop instead of actually playing the game. Some play. I'm covered in paint because I've been painting today with my Terran and things like that. Oh, and another thing, tanks. I know a lot of players out there have a hard time with Imperial Guard tanks. I was doing a tutorial earlier on the tanks. That's from 21st Century Toys. They got a website, 21stcenturytoys.com. Go check them out. It's a nice little tank. Some players don't mind. It's modified. I put a heavy bolter on there, and I modified the barrel. It's actually a Crayola coloring pen cap, just stuck on there, green stuff.